Good morning. We are extremely pleased that you are here. It is good to come together for the purpose of co-creating. Do you agree?
Yes.
You're knowing what you are wanting? Yes. Are you appreciating the expansion of your desire? Yes. You like how it moves about, continues to become? Yes. You like the hatching of new desire? Yes. Even before it manifests? We always feel you when we ask that, because that is really what we want to accomplish with you here today. We want to assist you in feeling joyful in that gap between your awareness of your new desire and the manifested fulfillment of it, because that is the tricky time, isn't it? It's easy to be fresh and new and have something occur in your life which gives you awareness that you prefer something or that you want something beyond what currently has manifested. That feeling of desire is life-giving, literally. We'll talk about how in a minute here. But when a desire launches and you have no idea how it's going to come about, when it's going to come about, who's going to help it, often you stand in a place of discord or discomfort because the desire part of you is pulsing, but the doubt part of you is pulsing too. When desire is laced with I don't know-ness, I don't know how, I don't know when, I don't know who, I don't know if, then that desire doesn't feel good. And when you say it does, you lie. But when that desire is surrounded with belief and expectation, because it is rooted in your basic understanding of the laws of the universe, when you've taught yourself that you are an extension of source energy and that you meant to explore contrast and you meant to give birth to new desire and you meant for the desire to move out ahead of you vibrationally and you meant to feel the discord between where you are in your belief system and where you are in your desire system, and you meant to pay attention to your emotions and you meant to practice improved vibrations until your belief and your desire were vibrationally matching. Because you knew before you came into this physical body that that's what deliberate creation is. Having a desire that you don't contradict with doubt. And you know what causes you the majority of times to contradict your own life-giving desire with doubt? What's present is, what is itis? What's present is your observation of what is. You're taking score too soon. You're forgetting that everything is vibrationally manifested. And that's really a tricky word to put with vibrationally, because we don't mean manifested in terms of being able to see it, but we mean congealed, we mean coming together, we mean cooperative components all assembled. You are constantly giving birth to rockets of desire which are vibrational only for a while. And those rockets of desire are assembled by the powerful law of attraction into what we are calling your vortex. It's a vibrational environment where everything that you have become exists vibrationally. Now we know that's just annoying to the flesh, blood, and bone physical version of you who wants to see the car in the garage and the lover in the bed and the money in the bank. We understand how you want those manifestations to already be congealed in a way that you can spin them and know them and lick them and see them and hear them and touch them. We know how you want the physical manifestation, and we want that for you too. But if you will hear us today as we convince you, doing our very best to do that, of this vibrational reality which precedes all manifestation. And if you will begin to let your awareness of this vibrational reality be what you are tuning yourself to, if you will become a conscious vibrational being, you're already a vibrational being. And most humans don't know that. You think you're flesh, blood, and bone. You think you're the stuff you see and the stuff you hear and the stuff you smell and so on. You think that that's who you are and what your world is. That's the manifested version of it that comes after the vibrational version of it, which if you will give your attention to the vibrational version of it, and you will pay attention to where you stand in relationship to the vibrational version of it by using the guidance system you were born with, which is your emotions, if you will feel your way into alignment, if you will take the emotional journey first, if you will celebrate your new idea before it is manifested, and you will stop looking at the absence of it or at the presence of something unwanted, if you will get over your need, it seems, to explore and catalog and pigeonhole and document and make historical relics about what is, and you will look forward to where you're going, you will start having fun today. And the manifestation time will speed dramatically, because we're not kidding you when we say you were source energy before you came into this body, and you are source energy even though you are in this body. A part of you is here present, this focused genius personality that you know as you, important part of you here in this physical body. And as you are here in this physical body as the leading edge of source energy, you are exploring contrast just like you knew you would, and coming constantly all day, every day, to new awarenesses of what would be just a little better than it already is. Even one-celled organisms, every consciousness, which includes all that you know, is having exposure to life and requesting improvement. That's what the evolution of all species is about. So as you know what you don't want, you know what you do want. And that rocket of desire emanates from you vibrationally. And here's the best part of this that you don't now know consciously, if you're like most humans, as that rocket exudes from you, this non-physical part of you who remained as non-physical energy even while you're here in this physical body, this source energy, God force part of you became the vibrational equivalent of the new request that you set forth, and holds that vibrational place marker, holds that set point, and calls you to it. Now, when you go toward it, you feel elation, you feel passion, you feel invigoration, you feel interest. But if you are moving in opposition to it, you feel the resistance of that opposition. You feel discouraged, or you feel unsteady, you feel overwhelmed, you feel frustration, you feel anger, blame, guilt, depression. In other words, if you are not moving toward who you really are, you feel the tug of that. That's what your emotions are telling you. Because you know you are the creator of your own reality, but we want to say it in a more emphatic way. You are the creator of you. The question that this gathering wants to help you ask about yourself and answer is, are you a cooperative component to what you've asked for, or are you like most people? You're over there beating the drum of justification of why you want it. I need it. I need it because it's hard without it. I want it because I deserve it. I deserve it. And it's just wrong that I don't have it. And so when you're focused upon the absence of what you want and proclaiming your deservability while you've got that knot of contention in your stomach, you are resisting your own alignment with your own creation, and your own creation is you. The new and improved you. The you with more prosperity, the you with more vitality, the you with better balance, the you with more of whatever it is that the contrast has helped you to sort out. You are source energy. Part of you came forth. You are exploring and expanding. You got to keep up with the expansion, or at least move in the direction of the expansion. And if you don't feel good, period. Esther said at some point along the scenario, maybe we should never ask for nice things. Maybe we should just never have nice things. Then when they drop it, we'd say, no problem. It's made out of plywood. It doesn't matter. I can make another one tomorrow. And Jerry said, I don't think that's what Abraham's going for here. I don't think that the secret to a happy life is holding back on your desires. You can't. You can't. Life is going to insist that you expand. The whole universe, everything that you are about, the core of the energy that is you, the very reason that you came into this body, into this glorious contrasting experience, it all exists for the joyous, inevitable, eternal expansion. You cannot hold it back. But when you hold yourself back with contradictory thoughts to the expansion, you feel the discord, and then sometimes you say, I think I shouldn't want so much because I want things I can't figure out how to have. And that's really what we want to talk about here today, because we want you to let go of the manifestation part of it just for a little while and take emotional journeys. Most people who want more money, or who want a better relationship, or who want a better job, or who want a better car, or who want a better life, most people who want that want it with a flawed premise basis. They want it because they think, what I've got doesn't please me when I observe it, so if I could create something better, then I could observe that and I would be pleased. So give it to me, and then I'll have a pleasing response to what has been given. And we say, it doesn't work that way. You have to find the vibrational attitude in order to stop the resistance, in order to allow the manifestational receiving of what's already in your vortex. You have to find the vibration first. In other words, you have to have an emotional journey. Here is the important thing to understand about this vortex. This vortex is vibrational. And the vortex, as you stand outside of it, is not a place that you can see yet, or hear yet, or smell yet, or taste yet, or touch yet, because it has not evolved vibrationally to the point of that revelation to you. But it has something that you can feel. The key to your vortex is the way you feel. So as you think about your lover and you feel the elation of that, you are offering no resistance. As you think about the absence of your lover and you feel that discord, that means you are discordant to your vortex. Do you hear what we're getting at? In other words, the key to your vortex is the emotion. You can feel your way into your vortex. You feel your way in. You feel your way in. But if you need to see it and smell it and hear it and taste it and touch it before you allow yourself to feel better, you slow yourself way, 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 way down. And that's where the word expectation comes in. If you can train yourself to positive expectation, to feeling good without needing the manifestation first, now you are the creator that you were born to be. Using the power of your mind and the glorious benefit of your emotional guidance system to figure out that relationship between the two vibrational aspects of you. Because who you are in this vortex is a huge vibrational rhythm. And who you are in your physical body is also a vibrational rhythm. And when doubt meets desire, it doesn't meet very well, and you feel disappointment. When desire meets hope, you're right on the edge of your vortex, and the vortex will take you right in and show you something that will make a believer out of you. Now, we want you to feel this vortex, and we know, talking to physical friends who are used to seeing and hearing and smelling and tasting and touching about this vortex that you can't see and hear and smell and taste and touch, we know it borders on what you want to call fairy tales, but we've seen your other books and you're good with fairy tales. In other words, anyone who's trying to explain the non-physical realm to physical beings, in other words, you want to translate everything back into physical terms, and we want to help you to understand that you are the leading edge of everything that we are. You're out here as the extension of source energy. And when you stand here outside the vortex and demand that you see the culmination of what you want before you adjust your vibration, you are asking the impossible, because law of attraction is consistent always. Deliberate creating means you know you're expanding and you're making an effort to go with it. And when you do, life is full and fast and fun and delicious and invigorating. You feel the passion of your being flowing through you because you feel the fullness of who you are focused in you. To see the world through the eyes of Source, to live in this physical body in sync with the energy of who you are, and feel Source flowing through you, having the conversation in the elevator, having the conversation in the restaurant, having the conversation with your children or grandchildren, having a conversation with your lover. When you are in tune with the Source that is you, and you are letting the whole of you be present in this moment, that is deliberate creation, and that is the art of allowing, and that is who you were born to be, and that's what we want to talk about here today.